Hello. I could actually do a day, like a type of vlog, a day with me or something like that. But no, I did think of something much fun, I guess, or at least it's gonna be more sure to be finished. Because if I also film like a daily thing, I will probably forget that I'm filming and just don't film like another day. So I was just talking with my sister, and she just arrived not so long time ago in France, and then she was talking to me about like some differences she saw, and it reminded me of me when I was in Germany, like when I arrived in Germany, the first different things I saw, and I was like, haha, let's do that. Like, what shocked me when I arrived to Germany? I mean, shock is probably like a dramatic. It's kind of dramatic. Say shock. Okay. No, actually, some stuff shocked me. First of all, the weather. But I think we all know that. We're not even gonna start about that. We're not gonna start. Let's not even talk about that. It's a clear thing. Of course, I was shocked of how cold it was, because you know it's gonna be cold, but you never really can imagine. You cannot imagine. As somebody who's born in a warm country, you have no idea. You just think because you get cold. But what we were calling cold is something I love now. It wasn't cold at all. We would just wear like jeans, like a jacket jeans, and we would be like, ha, it's a cold day. Or we wear some like what we call pullover. Is how do you call it? I think it's pullover too, right? We say it another way. Anyway, that's why we were aware, and we say like, it's cold. It's not cold. Germany showed me what cold is. What cold is. I already lived in. I did this around 17 years. It happened. But they kind of like to say, Germany, oh, it's not cold anymore. Like yes, for some reason. When I was living, because I was lying to myself that I can live in a village, and I really love villages. Right? Even though I always end up at the weekend in the big city. What I was saying? Yeah, again, whatever. Yeah, it does happen. In the villages, it's cold. It's really it gets even colder than in the cities. And then in the village, of course, I did live this at minus 17. It's cold. Anyway, come back to that. My sister, what she told me over time, and I realized, yes, it's true. I'm not even shocked by that anymore. I got used to it. Is the fact that people wear basket. We call it basket. Here, I learned that you just call it sneakers. That's why people, yeah, exactly. And she was surprised that people wear it like in the normal day, like literally every day at school. She was surprised. And this reminded me, yes, me too. I was surprised that people just wear that, because I didn't even have one. I didn't have one because I wouldn't wear it. I will wear it in Ivory Coast because, yeah, I'm from Ivory Coast. For those who don't know it, hi, Yeli. I'm Yeli, and I'm from Ivory Coast. And, what was I saying? Yeah, I will wear it and I remember how I love my sneakers. My sneakers was good. They look really good. Every time I had like good, like comments on there, because I was always choosing the good one. But it was for sport, only for sport. We wouldn't wear it. But okay, maybe today things change. I can imagine that some Ivorian now will wear it. To like just for style, maybe they're like hip hop or whatever, and yeah, sometimes maybe you wear like something sexy up there, and you wear sneakers on it. It's like kind of cut the thing, right? And like add some little spice. I don't or something. I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like it. I like personally just wear it for. I like wearing it for sport. That's what I think it belongs. So yeah, but that's me. I feel like I mean, I love the overshoes. If you know me, you know what I like to wear. I like heels, But again, it's not even just about heels. I feel like if you're not gonna wear heels, you can wear it as like a ballerine we call it. Maybe it's ballerina in English. I don't know. you wear that. There's also other shoes were like open. I remember my colleague one time I told him, I was like, it's not normal to wear basketball sneakers every day, and for him it's normal. But I think it makes sense because we're from a cold country. But what only normal people wear is something else, right? So that's one difference, like a big difference. I was so surprised how people just wear that like in everyday life. I really don't like it. But yeah, again, let me take this off. Again, yeah, so that's me, yeah. So another difference I could say between Germany and Ivory Coast, I would say, what can I think of? There's so many things, and now that I'm supposed to do a video, I'm a little stressed. I also don't want people to watch me, and I kind of forget the things. But let me check. Oh, this going to be like the shocking one. Yes, definitely shocked me. It was the fact that people were smoking. People smoke. It was just, first of all, people smoke like a lot. Yeah, that's one thing. Okay, great. Actually, not great, but like, yeah, the smoke. But how young people were smoking that, I remember I even called my mom about it, literally, because I was shocked. I saw like some teenagers. I was like 19-year-old, and these children was like 14, like maximum. I think it was 14, maybe 15 maximum. I don't even think they were 15 because they're getting this person. These people they get really tall, like short like me. They get tall, So for sure there wasn't 15 because they will be taller. And I mean, you can just see in the face, children, they was smoking. And like, first of all, even like that I guess is not important, but like women don't smoke like that. Or even if women smoke in Africa, people hide themselves. It's very rare to see like women smoking. I guess also today is 2026. Things change, but still it's definitely not like here. But that's not even the most important. Again, what shocked me was even the children. They were teenagers. They were smoking outside. I was like, what? Where are their parents? Where see that? I could not. And never, because maybe they're doing it without the parent knowledge. Today I know that it's not without it, but in this time, I feel like maybe the parents didn't know, like they were 14 and so on. But I know in Africa, because even that you couldn't do it because somebody gonna see you outside. Whenever I know that your parents are not, you cannot, because even the side eye, you won't do it. You can't do it. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, and then that's another thing. I think normally you don't really need to talk about it. It's like the weather shock, and but anyway, let's put it in it. Other thing with shock is not shocking, but like I understood, like it's different. Is the Pünktlichkeit, like the punctuality. Punctuality, it's a real thing. Like for example, okay, maybe if you're some Ivorian, they can tell me in the comments. For me, I remember when I came here, at least I was 19-year-old, and for me, my understanding of of rendezvous was, if you tell me something is at 9 o'clock, it doesn't really mean 9 o'clock. It means like it's in 9. As long I don't come like at 9:30, and still, I feel like it's kind of okay. People can still forgive you. As long as I don't come at 10, it's still okay. Like maybe I come at 9:30. Yes, it's kind of like I'm late, but it's not really that bad. If I come at 9 o'clock, 10 minutes is really fine. Like you don't even need to excuse. But here it's like when it's at 9, and that's how I learned. Now, of course, I got into it. I'm good. I've been living here for like almost 10 years now. No, I'm happy. I'm happy. I just like to be dramatic. What was I saying? Yeah, so I got to learn, but yeah, here it's like when you say 9 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. If you say 9:30, it's 9:30, and normally you're supposed to come like even like 5 minutes before or 10 minutes, something like that, So that's the thing with Germany. There's another difference between Germany and Ivory Coast. No. Next thing is people are cheap. I have to say what it is. I mean, it's not even a critic, it's a thing. People are cheap. I came here, like I was student. You can like I had no money. I mean, of course, I wasn't poor. To be honest, I'm great. Like also, I have good parents and family who just helped me, right? But still, I wasn't like rich, rich. But my relationship with money it's like, yeah, money is just, and that's what I still think. Money is there to be used to make you feel good, or like at least it's for you. It's the human, it has to make your life easy, or like use it. I feel like for them it's at the point like the money becomes more important than themselves, and I'm saying it with all the how do you like all the how do you say it, like he's care for even from himself, like please use your money. It's not good. You are suffering literally. Like people, you will go out. You will go out. I mean, I don't do it anyway because I see how it just annoys me. So I prefer to not even like get into a situation what's gonna happen, who's gonna put me in this thing. But like we see, like you go out with your German friends, and it's like maybe you would pay something for them. It's like €2 or something. You don't care because €2, or like some cents, it's nothing, right? I'm telling you, it's no joke. People will want to give you back this money because please don't do that. I feel bad because I don't do it anymore anyway. But yeah, and then that's the same thing for them. Also, if they do, especially like something €5 or something, they're definitely going to want to that you pay it, which I would do anyway. But I'm used to something else. We don't care. Like it needs to be like a special amount, and still again it is supposed to make your life easy. It's supposed to make your life easy, not like I don't know how to explain. And about the money, it just reminds me. So when I arrived here, we have different currency. When we have euro, and in our country, in Ivory Coast, is franc CFA, and €1 is 655 franc CFA. So when we buy things, we used to like buy things for 10,000 or whatever, the price. So when I came here, I wasn't sensitive to that. I didn't know also like the difference because I wasn't doing any conversion. So I have money. I would just my dad gave me like money, and I remember how bad it's my aunt, because I had two aunties here, and she was like, you just bought. I went to a shop, and I bought like some jeans because I came with food. you know how people like they love their food. I came with food. I didn't come with clothes. So I had to do my shopping here, and I went. It seemed like as if I don't remember, because that's what she told me after. Literally bought a jean was like, oh, yeah, that's the thing. Germans are really cheap, and that's why also from I heard so many stories like about like, oh, there's also this thing about like dating in Germany. People like to do the 50-50 thing. That's another subject. I think maybe I can do a video about it. Do I even really want? I don't know. I don't feel like. Does it really matter? Like people just need to get with people that they go with, I guess. Yeah, and you don't. I mean, that's for any nationality in any case. But yeah, there's people are cheap. They're cheap. And I hate to talk about. I mean, we could talk about money for some type of thing, but for things where really you don't need to be talking about it, it's like just don't talk to me. Just go there. I don't want to hear it, like complaining about how something is expensive, or like you cannot or you don't want to. It's fine. Don't leave people alone. Let people just leave that, and they're fine with it. Anyway, yeah, that's another thing. People are cheap. Oh my god, you're cheap. Hey, I don't even know how I forgot to explain that. I literally had an example today also. Like at work, I came with some things to have breakfast, like little things, some chocolate, bread, croissant, and burek. I think you call it like that. And yeah, some little things. Like it was not even like €7, and I do that like rarely, like sometimes to time I do it. But I guess like since I don't tell every time, because normally it's chef who does it sometimes when we have some occasion. But I just like to make people happy, right? Especially if it doesn't cost too much. And yeah, this coworker, she when she knew that I brought it because I came very early, and she knew about it. We were talking about something, and she knew that I brought it, and she was like, "Oh, do you have like birthday or something?" I was like, "No, it didn't even cost like €7. Again, of course, €7 is money, right? But it's okay, especially if it's gonna like make not just 1 2 people happy. It's like at least 5 6 people will be able to, have that. Again, that's really another thing. She was surprised. Why would I do that? I feel like when it start being like €2, to be honest, people, whatever. Yeah, that's another example. Maybe some people won't really understand what I mean, but I'm sure like an Ivorian will understand it, or maybe other African will never live in. Maybe it's not just Germany, like even another European country, but I just know about Germany like that. So that's a little example too. So my take is on all of that. If I mean, unless you're poor, I don't feel like €6 7 is not what's gonna like make you like it's gonna change your situation like that. Then you're already poor. I think so. And if you want to do maybe to make a chateau, for example, it's not €6 gonna make you not be able to do this chateau. It's like, why would you restrict yourself like that? Of course, you can do all of that while sparing. That's the thing. I don't know why people feel like, yeah, it doesn't mean you're gonna throw all your money, or like you just be you like you can do both. You can really do both and still have a life. Like, why restrict yourself like that? And yeah, I feel like it just don't make it just kind of make the money more important than yourself. I don't know if whatever. Let me just get back to the video. I'm trying to do a video based on when I arrived here, like the differences I directly got, like understood. So, but I feel like this is a little changement, and that's thanks, I guess, to immigration. A little bit, or maybe just, social things. Like people see things on the internet and they feel like, oh yeah, let's get better in this way. I was saying, I used to say like there's like a lack of reaction. I was saying lack of reactions, like even in the good or in the bad way. Like if something happened in public, it's almost as if like people are robots. Like they see what's happening, but they won't really be like directly to do something about it. For example, not it doesn't even need to be like something bad. Also, I just mean like, for example, okay, you see, maybe you're in public transport, and I don't know, in public transport, somebody needs help. Yeah, they're supposed to get off, in the from the bus, right? And maybe they're like completely behind, and they're trying to help, but you are in front, right? You're in front, and the bus driver maybe didn't understood what was going on behind. Maybe the person wants to go out. The person wants to go out, and the bus driver, because that's the situation will happen, for example, and it's like the door was supposed to be open, and it just closed it like rapidly. Then and then you're in the front, you can just help a person out, right? That's what I would do. And I know, for example, in Africa, because that would be real rapid. It's not something you're going to think of, or there's much more chance that the people don't do anything about it. But again, really, I feel like at least when I live now much more in Munich, and I feel like it's also because people like travel a lot. They got used to other cultures. They got aware of some things that, the more people go out, the more they get out of a comfort zone. Then the more also they be more outside going, and they be outspoken too. I guess it has to do with that. And what was the thing again? All this to say, yeah, like cold. And when I say cold, it's not even to be like, because there's good also in that, right? Sometimes you just don't need to react, right? But yeah, that's the difference between like That's definitely a difference. For example, they will not like be quick to, or at least like what you would feel like is just human to do. Like it really is like where people are robots. Like you can just help a person out. You can just tell the bus driver, "Oh, this guy wants to go out," before they just drive again, and they will just sit there, and the thing will close again, and you'll be going. This person gonna have to like. I'm explaining this situation because I literally saw it. I was also like in the back of the thing, and before I can like. I couldn't understand the guy was supposed to go out, so definitely wasn't going to understand me. The person was really in front directly didn't like say something about it, and I'm like, what? And they're staring too because I just got stared. The Germans do you know something about it? That's for another video. If I finish this one today, let me see if I will finish it. Let me see something little about it. I'm gonna touch that, and at the same time, like I guess touching also the dating thing in Germany, because I feel like I'm not gonna finish the video. So let me just drop a little thing, but I won't get like German will stare at you, and I mean like they just stare. There's like people know about the Indian one, or I don't know who again was doing the staring. German stare, and there's also the staring like in the dating thing too. It seems like that's what they do. I say it seems because yes, I don't know about it. I don't do calling people things, so I don't know about those things. I don't. And the German will stare at you, and of course, yeah, you understand, yeah, like a German man likes you, so he will just be staring at you sometimes. I don't like that. I come from a country. Oh, okay, then it's gonna be a difference too, yeah. Then I'm just used to men like being really direct, sometimes even like too much, right? I guess. But that's what I'm used to it, and it seems like here is not like that, at least from what my German friends explain me in the dating story and how the things go. Like it even happens like this: the woman will go there, I can't do that, sorry, like you're gonna stare at me until 10 years, I'm not gonna do anything. And also it just annoys me, because if you're gonna talk to me, come to talk to me. If you're not, have a nice day. Stop it. It's becoming really uncomfortable. But yeah, that's another thing. And sometimes that's for the dating thing, but it's just in general, like women who stare at women, if they're not lesbian or bi, it's just a thing. They like to stare. They won't say something. Maybe they'll say something between themselves. Who knows? Like the staring is also something that like be prepared, you're gonna be stared. And I don't mean like just because like, for example, me, like I'm an African, I'm black, and no, it's just there. Maybe something different, and you're right, but you're just kind of different, or maybe you're just some type of always there. And that's fine at some point. It's just like sometimes like people stare you like a long time, and like it's becoming uncomfortable. Anyway, that's the thing here in Germany. Of the good things also, like what I really like, that's another different. I feel like it's different also from in 2026 a little bit more in Ivory Coast. Maybe you can do that too, but it's like in dressing, for example, since I was talking about dressing, here you can literally dress okay. There's always limits, of course, right? And you're gonna have like some Ausnahme, like some exceptions, right? But in general, you can really do whatever you want. Of course, you're gonna get this tail goes with it if you do some at some point, because I know you people. Some people will just be whatever. Like there's really this freedom, of wearing what you want and so on. Because yes, there's freedom. I'm not saying there's not, but it's like like the social thing. You there's some things you won't wear because you don't want to deal with the backlash that comes with. Yeah, so that's also another difference. If I remember something, I will say again. But yeah, I was just having like a nice day. I just finished my breakfast. I get really happy whenever I have breakfast. I love me some good breakfast. I like to go to cafe, so I was thinking of that. I was like, yeah, let me do a little video. So I hope I will do the editing. If I ever do it, then I will drop this video. Nice seeing you guys. Difference is, oh, that's the difference. That's the difference. I came here. I mean, from my country, I like for Ivory Coast, and I guess for like a lot of African country, people like to have meat. It's kind of vulgar to say meat like that, right? But here people want to be skinny. That was good for me for the first time of my entire life. The way I look was okay. Yeah, but I mean, it's bad for them somehow because it's like people are almost always doing diet. Like the entire life they're doing diet. That's crazy. And the thing is, like, if you're doing it and you don't say a result, why are you continuing it? You're just kind of suffering. And then people want to like project that on me. Sometimes I feel like I don't eat or something. No, maybe what you're giving me, I don't like it. That's the thing. Do you see me at home or something? Like at my family? When I go to Wiesbaden, I go see my auntie. She cooked me some real whatever. Like the cake I eat like almost every day is something I wouldn't eat, for example. But like I still want, yeah. So that's the projection, and it's like the thing that you're doing diet or people or whatever. But it's like no, I'm just born like that. And where I grew up, people didn't like that. So now that you are talking to me as if I was doing all like, can I even win? Anyway, yeah, that was the last thing. Bisous, cette fois-ci. This time, I'm really done, I guess. Bye.